Hello and welcome. This is Sahara playing Dragon Age 2, the Ultimate Edition. We are in the Sundermont Caverns looking... we got to see where I'm going. Okay. We have that amulet. We have Meryl with us, who is an elven mage. She's not in our party. And she wants us to take her back to Kirkwall when we're done. I don't think she understands. Oh, okay. Oh, not these damn things again.
That's enough.
Okay, I need to get my dog. Oh, there's a whole bunch more of them. Okay. I might even see what Meryl's doing. Alright, how's my people doing? They need... Alright, let's do this. Dark explosive. Alright. Do we have more? That is? Okay. Ugly, nasty spiders. Interesting looking cave. Where am I going? Oh, here's a doorway. I didn't even see that. Any traps? Come on, I'm clicking on the ground in front of me. Come on. There we go. Jeez, it wouldn't click. Well, oh, I gotta go this way. Okay, no wonder. Sometimes it's hard for me to tell how... See, who's setting these fires in here? Especially with the spiders. Silverite. The lustrous white-blue silverite has long been prized by the dwarves for use in jewelry, rune-making, and weaponsmithing, but on the surface it is more commonly used by apothecaries and healers. Since the metal does not rust, many traditions believe it to be proof against poison. There is a tale passed down among the people of the Anderfels. A knight returned home after many years of war only to be struck by an adder. His wife immediately bound the wound with a medallion of silverite pressed against the bite like a poultice. By morning the poison had left him, and the knight lived on to an old age. An excerpt from an Alcheminio planner, whatever. Okay. New Codex, Silverite. So that's what that was. Can we make poison with it or something? Or is it an anti-poison? Where are we trying to go? This way. Isn't that the way we just came in? No, it is not. It is a doorway. A doorway leading out. Okay. Yep, it is. A doorway leading out. Oh, that scared me. Okay. See, that's how she attacks them like that. I thought that's what she did. And it's a vicious attack. Okay, better do our... corrupted spider. Okay. Oop. He's getting low on health over here. Are you going to heal yourself? How come you didn't take anything? I told you to. What's going on? How come you're not getting healed? Anders? Hmm? Oh, that's not what I wanted. You got poison or something on you? He wasn't healing for some reason. Alright. Mountain graveyard. I think I have to go up these stairs. Or is this how I came in? When you start fighting, I get lost. Okay, so I need to go... But there is something up here. This is my quest. Alright, so let's turn this way. And that is the stairs. Yeah, let's go up the stairs. See what's up here. Come on. Probably nothing. You never... Oh! More corpses. More corpses. Wow, that's just amazing. Oh, and a chest. Oh, we got a whole bunch more of them. Okay. Oh, we got a shade. Alright, let's watch what we're doing here. Okay. And a shadow warrior.
You want to fight? Try me. Now you fall.
Okay. So this was just to come up here and get stuff? And a chest. I'll take the money. What's in the chest? A small ruby, a small opal, and a small snowflake obsidian. Have you ever seen a snowflake obsidian? I'm a crystal lover. And I have my own crystal shop on Etsy. Alright. So those will sell for good. So now we need to go to over here. Yep, there we are. Mountain graveyard. So what's up? So they have to come all this way? This is where they have to come to bury their dead? Hope there isn't anyone that's died recently. So we can see down. Oh, this is where it was caved in. Okay. So what do we do now? There's a barrier here. That's why we have to have her?
I can open the way forward. One moment.
Well, I assume that's why you're with us. Okay. What the hell? You're a blood mage.
Blood magic? Foolish. Very foolish.
I agree.
Yes, it was blood magic, but I know what I'm doing.
They
The
always say
spirit helped
that.
us, didn't it?
They always say that.
Call it what it is. You summoned a demon.
Demons are just spirits, like honor or joy. It's not their fault they are what they are.
Ignore the tiger. Not its fault that it's going to eat you. Sound advice.
Yep, exactly.
Be careful up ahead. Restless things prowl the heights.
Haven't we already run across a lot of restless things?
In the days of Arlathon, the elders came here to sleep. Uthanara, the endless dream they called it. But they don't sleep peacefully anymore.
And why not? So, everyone's friendship went up by 10. Why? Is it because I yelled at her? About being a blood mage? I don't know. I have a deep mushroom. Is this the first one that we've seen? I can't remember. Is thing's gonna pop up out of the ground and get us again? I'm afraid that they are. Why are there skeletons everywhere out here? This is like a graveyard. Why aren't they buried? Okay, is this a way out of here? I want to investigate this area first before we do what we do. Always check out the perimeter before you... Okay.
I don't like the looks of this.
We got a trap.
All set.
No, no. Okay.
That should do it.
They fade.
Done.
Okay.
I'll deal with this.
I got a trap over here too. I think. Won't let me do anything. Is that a Revenant? It is. Okay. Alright. Backstab. Revenants are nasty. I think this is the second one we've run across here. Anyone dying? Okay. Is he dead? He's gone. Oh my goodness. Who's that fell? Oh, that. So now we got shades. Okay. Doesn't seem like she's doing much damage. I mean... Am I... Okay. Keep an eye on everybody here. That one's done. We got one more over here. Okay. Looks like we got one more trap over there. So what does the Revenant have in him? Nothing, just money. Where is this going to?
All set.
There we go. Okay, I wanted to get that experience for that. So where is this all going to? A leave area, maybe? Why were there traps up here if there wasn't something important? Okay. A lot of ruins. And it still keeps going.
So, there must be mages in Tevinter who don't use blood magic.
Of course, there are slaves. The Magisters do not hesitate to collar their own kind.
But no magisters.
Why must you go on about this? No Magister would turn down an advantage over his rivals. If he did, he'd be dead.
You know, to use blood magic, you need to look a demon in the eye and accept his offer. I just figured some of them would say no. For aesthetic reasons, if nothing else.
Okay. An empty quiver. Elven boots. Another empty
Should do it?
quiver. So, do I need the elven boots? 32 armor. Ooh, attack speed. 2% higher. Gives me a little bit more armor too. Okay, so we're just keep going and going up. I know we have to go back to do the altar thing, whatever, but I just want to see where this is all going. This is probably a leave area. I see something on the map. Here again, there's lights everywhere. Wow, this just goes on and on and on. What is that? Sundermount, okay. Kirkwall is guarded by mountains to its north, the tallest of which is Sundermount. The mountain has a fearsome reputation. Legend says it was the site of the final battle between the Tevinter Imperium of old and the ancient empire of elves that perished with whatever. Both sides unleashed horrors into the waking world, and feyed creatures prowl the heights to this very day, unaware that the war for which they were summoned is long since over. There is a tale in the free marches that blessed Andraste, upon reaching Kirkwall with her armies, sojourned up the slopes of Sundermount alone. She stayed there 3 days. When she returned, she wept as if her heart were broken. I stayed 2 months in Kirkwall, and despite my best efforts, I never found a guide willing to take me up the mountain. From In Pursuit of Knowledge, The Travels of a Chantry Scholar by Brother Genetivi. Well, I got somewhere you couldn't, Genetivi. Alright, so what the heck is this? I can't... This is another one of those barriers. But I can't even interact with it. Huh, interesting. Can you do something with it, Miro? Where are you at? Let's talk to you.
It's sort of a long walk to the graveyard. I hope you wore comfortable shoes.
So is this somewhere we're going to be going eventually? Well, this is not how we get down. Alright, where is the trail to get down? Here we go. I thought I was on it. Here we go. It was hidden. So all the way back down we go. I bet we end up coming up here. I bet you we do! It's faster going down because now you know where you're going. And you're not fighting things along the way. Because they're all been killed. Oop, no, I wanted to go this way. Come on. Here we go. Alright. We're getting there. We're getting there. So here we are, right? Yep, here we are. The altar. Well, see? I thought that, you know, I looked at these bodies waiting for them to come alive, but you had to wait. You had to come. But you had to wait. Oh, we got another Revenant? No, it's a arcane warrior. Oh, the kind that disappears and comes back. There he is, there. Okay, well, let's get it. Go ahead and see if we can get him paralyzed. So that way we can go attack him. I'm attacking this one. Okay. Yeah, he disappeared again. Uh-oh. Anders, you killing yourself, Anders? Come on. Nope, he died. Damn it. Okay, there's the horror again. Oh, he threw me back. Come on. Alright. You need some. And you need some. That mighty blow takes a lot out of him. Did I kill the horror? I think I did. Okay. Alright. Another one just show up? Oh, we got another Shadow Warrior. Okay, how we all doing? You're out of juice. You can't do any more. Got one more left here? Nope. Alright. Alright, you're done. Oh, they're all... Okay, I can use... Nope, I can't use anything.
Make it good.
Come on. You slowed me down. Wow, this thing is nasty. There we go.
My choice.
I think it's safe now. Place the amulet on the altar, and I'll begin the rite.
Okay. Sorry about that. Ushta. That was nasty. Arcane horror. What did we have? Dynamic Ring of the Magister. Ooh, 6 sovereign. That should put us at 50. We're at 51. Yay, we got it, we got it, we got it. Alright, so rings. Dynamic ring. Mana stamina. Defense, armor, immunity to knockback. She needs that. This is just a standard ring. Okay. You need the stamina because you keep losing it. Let me see here. Well, that's 4. This is 4. They're all 4. String of pearls. Oh, that was built. I'm sorry. Sorry. Is that better? No, I'm looking for the rings. Okay, so ring, stamina. Okay, this is a junk ass ring. Yeah, get rid of that one. Give you these 2 rings and oh, wait a minute. One of them. Well, this is 3. This is attack. Yeah, I think these 2 are better for you. Yep. And get rid of this one. Okay. All right, let's see here. So, we done? We sure we're done? Let's see what's going to happen here.
Aharin amalana salen. Emma ira au bella seviranan. Isalahamin vinanhim dofilas. In usanera narivas.
Oh, really? Flemeth? You were inside that amulet?
And here we are. A witch.
Calm yourself. We know this one.
Yeah.
Andarana Tishan Ashabalana.
One of the people. I see. So young and bright. Do you know who I am, beyond that title?
I know only a little.
Then stand. The people bend their knee too quickly.
Yeah, they do.
So refreshing to see someone who keeps their end of a bargain. I half expected my amulet to end up in a merchant's pocket.
I couldn't sell it.
You were inside that amulet the entire time?
Just a piece. A small piece. But it was all I needed. A bit of security, should the inevitable occur. And if I know my Morrigan, it already has.
Oh, so Morrigan... We killed Flemeth for Morrigan. So she must have known Morrigan was going to do that, and she hid a piece of herself in that amulet. And then after the blight, and we killed... Well, that still doesn't make any sense. Oh, no, that's right, because we found her... She found us during the blight. So she gave us that amulet with a piece of herself in it to preserve herself. Interesting.
You were no simple witch.
Figured that out yourself, did you?
I have seen powerful mages, spirits, and abominations, but you are none of those things. What are you?
Such a curious land. The chains are broken, but are you truly free?
You see a great deal.
I am a fly in the ointment. I am a whisper in the shadows. I am also an old, old woman. More than that, you need not know.
Okay.
Is that someone I should know?
She's a girl who thinks she knows what is what better than I or anyone. And why not? I raised her to be as she is. I cannot expect her to be less.
I'm not sure whether she's your daughter or your enemy.
Neither is she.
Well, because you raised... She found your diary, remember? We found your diary, and you only raised her so you could steal her power from her when yours started waning. And Morgana knew that, so she killed you to save herself.
Why did you need me to bring you here?
Because I had an appointment to keep.
Really?
And because I did not want to be followed, you smuggled me here quite nicely.
An appointment and did not want to be followed.
I don't understand. Are you some kind of vision?
Must I be in only one place? Bodies are such limiting things. I am but a fragment cast adrift from the whole, a bit of flotsam to cling to in the storm.
Well, that does make sense.
A fragment?
You do not need to understand, child. Know only that you may have saved my life, just as I once saved yours. An even trade, I think.
So is she going to be around in the third Dragon's Age? I assume so. I think that's what this is all leading up to, the third one.
You should have told me what I would face.
Did I trick you? I asked you to bring the amulet, and you did. If I thought it such an easy task, I might have asked anyone. But you have succeeded where others would not.
You have plans, I take it.
Destiny awaits us both, dear girl. We have much to do.
Really? Am I a pawn?
Before I go, a word of advice. We stand upon the precipice of change. The world fears the inevitable plummet into the abyss. Watch for that moment, and when it comes, do not hesitate to leap.
Really?
It is only when you fall that you learn whether you can fly.
Must be nice to have wings.
What should I do?
Do as I do. Become a dragon. You could never be a dragon. As for you, child, step carefully. No path is darker than when your eyes are shut.
That's
Maceranus
true.
Ashbelenar.
Now the time has come for me to leave. You have my thanks and my sympathy.
Why sympathy? What? Well, see, she's... she knows what's going to happen, doesn't she? An amazing thing, but... So what does she know about me? I got 8 sovereign, quest updated, long way home. Return the amulet to keep her in the on the Danish... Oh, I gotta go back down there? Really? I hope there's a way to get down there a lot faster. Is there something on the map? Ancient altar. Okay, so she's right here. I mean, really? I mean, all the wandering around we did and she's just like right there? So what does everyone think about this?
If the deep roads is what you want, you have the coin to do it.
Yes, I do.
Oh, is that a trillium? I love trilliums. Beautiful flowers. They smell a bit like garbage, though. Very sad.
I get so furious when mages try to oppose Templars by turning to demons. There is no better way to ensure we will never be free.
That's true.
We should move on.
You're a little stoic there, aren't you? So, we released Flemeth into the world. Into the world. Oh, return to camp. Here we go.
Maceranus, child, your debt is paid in full. It isn't too late to change your mind, Dalen.
Dareth Shiral, Keeper.
She's a blood mage, though.
I'm ready. Let's depart.
She's a blood mage, and they don't want a blood mage. Do you know what you're getting yourself into, Meryl? Is she going to end up being somewhere down the road, too? I don't know. She hasn't joined our party yet.
Elganon. Is this really where the elves live?
Yes, it is.
Yes, this is it.
If you think this is bad, you should see where I live.
I didn't think it would be so...
What'd you expect?
I've never seen so many people in one place before. It seems so lonely.
Yeah, surrounded by people, yet still be alone. That's a poem I wrote years ago when I was a kid. Here I am trapped in the prison of my soul, surrounded by people, yet still alone. Okay.
You already know me. You'll make other friends soon enough.
Guy. Thank you. Thank you for everything. For all your help. Will you come visit me? Not now, of course. But maybe later. I could use a friend.
I'd like that, Meryl.
Thank you. Oh, I'm thanking you too much, aren't I? I mean it, though.
So how are you going to hide among all these elves with the Dalish tattoos? Oh, so she is now. Where is she? Here she is. So she is part of our party. Wow, 3 mages. That just seems odd, doesn't it? So I mean, geez, I could get rid of... Let's see what her abilities are. Because every one of them brings something different with them. Okay, quest completed, a long way home. Fairness robbery went down. 7 tactics.
Greetings.
Okay, her. So she's got abilities. What are your abilities? You've got 6 ability points. So what do you have different? Oh, Dalish Pharaoh. So you do the primal, the elemental, the spirit, and arcane. So what is this? You have... Meryl has never quite felt like she's fit in, and her choices have only furthered the gap between her and her people. That's because she decided to become a blood mage. Outcast. Requires Meryl rivalry. Oh, I don't want that, I don't think. Solidarity. Blood of the First. Meryl has a unique knowledge of keeper lore and blood magic. While this mode is active, she sacrifices her own health to obtain a deeper pool of energy for casting spells. When Blood of the First is in use, she can cast wounds on the past, but cannot be healed by conventional spells or potions. Spellcasting consumes health instead of mana. Immune to conventional healing. 1 health provides 2 mana. I don't know if I want that. But that is an offshoot of Wounds of the Past. Points required. This alluringly powerful spell allows Meryl to control the blood of her foes, rendering them from the inside. Enemies in the targeted area take damage that bypasses armor and damage resistance. Creatures without blood are immune. Blood of the Fist must be active. Deep wounds. Wow, okay, so Wrath of the Elven. Meryl turns the land against her foes, inflicting damage against nearby enemies as long as she sustains the spell. Nature damage. I don't know. Wow. So this is something different. But she doesn't have healing. Which is something... So with her, you'd almost have to have 2 mages. Her and someone with healing. I thought about taking out 2 mages, which would be interesting, wouldn't it? I don't think I ever have. Blood of the Fist. Wounds of the Past. Damage inflicted by Wrath of the Elven now heals Meryl. As part of her unique magical talents, this healing is effective even when Blood of the Fist is active. Oh, so that's how she heals herself, is with this. And... okay. Wow, interesting. I wish we had 5 party members, because I would take 2 mages and then 2 warriors and then me, and we would be formidable indeed. But this would have to be robbery. Except in nowhere, Meryl has learned that she can depend only on herself. No, I don't think... I'm not that type of person to do that. Let's do Wrath of the Elven first. And then we can put in Blood of the Fist first, because she needs this to heal herself. Oh, that's right. She's got a lot of points, doesn't she? Ensnare. Enemies around Meryl are drawn toward her by tendrils of raw nature magic, which inflict heavy damage in the process. Wrath of the Elven must be active. Okay, but we can now do this one because she has them both. She has... okay, let's do Ensnare. And then she can't do any more here. So then let's add something else to it. Primal, Arcane, Spirit. Spirit Bolt, Walking Bomb. What is a walking? The mage creates an enemy with an... it curses an enemy with an effect that turns the victim's own body into a weapon. If the enemy dies while the spell is still active, it explodes, harming all other foes nearby. I don't know about that. Death Siphon. The mage replenishes vitality by consuming entropic energy from nearby corpses for as long as the mode is active. Mana regeneration. 5% per corpse. Dispel magic. These are some of the ones... okay, Stone Fist, I do like that one. Petrify. Oh, she can do Petrify. Yeah. Rock Armor. Let's do Petrify. And then... Chain Lightning. I think I want to go with... we haven't looked at this. Hex of Torment. Yeah, these are all like hexes and stuff like that. Horror. I just don't know how well those work. I mean, I've used them. Arcane. Elemental weapons. While this spell is active, the caster's staff channels its base elemental power across the entire party, enchanting the weapons of allies to give them additional elemental damage. For example, a mage using a fire staff adds extra fire damage to attacks from all other... oh. That's cool. Mind Blast. Arcane Shield. I like that. And then one more. Are we going to give her Winter's Grasp? I do like Winter's Grasp, but I also like Fireball too. That gives fire damage 38. This is cold damage 76. It decreases... oh, enemy attack speed goes down by 50%. Well, this is a better one. Okay. Interesting.
Did he? I'll have to speak with him soon. Thank you.
But do I want to get rid of... bring another... oh, this is Meryl's home. Should we go to Meryl's home? Usually when we talk to them, they always give us something new. Oh. Oh, this is Gather Party. Okay, we also have a tomb here. Mana and the use of magic. Mana is that which defines a mage, as potential that dwells within a person but does not always manifest itself. All men are connected to the Fade. We go there to dream, but only those with this potential may draw upon its power. Mana is then a measurement of one's ability to draw power from the Fade, and it is this power that is experienced in magic. As in all other things, it has limits. Just as a man has the strength to lift only so much weight and no more, a mage cannot work more magic at one time than his mana allows. If he wishes to work magic that would be beyond his strength, a mage must bolster his mana with lyrium. Without lyrium, it is possible for the reckless to expend their own life force in the working of magic, and occasionally ambitious apprentices injure or even kill themselves by overexertion. Okay. Anything else here to read? Ella Fralin Part 2. You ask what happened to whatever. Sadly, we do not know. Even those of us who keep the ancient lore have no record of what truly happened. Well, we have our accounts of the days before the fall, and a fable of the whims of the gods. The human world was changing even as the elves slept. Clans and tribes gave way to a powerful empire called Terventian, which, and for what reason we do not know, moved to conquer Elvenhen, whatever. When they breached the great city, our people, fearful of disease and loss of immortality, chose to flee rather than fight with magic. Demons, and even the dragons at their behest, the Terventian Imperium marched easily through the city, destroying homes and galleries and amphitheaters that had stood for ages. Our people were corralled as slaves, and human contact quickened their veins until every captured elf turned mortal. The elves called to their ancient gods, but there was no answer. As to why the gods didn't answer, our people left only a legend. They say that Benhara, the dread wolf and lord of the tricksters, approached the ancient gods of good and evil and proposed a truce. The gods of good would remove themselves to heaven, and the lords of evil would exile themselves to the abyss, neither group ever again to enter the other's lands. But the gods did not know that Ben-Hari had planned to betray them, and by the time they realized the dread wolf's treachery, they were sealed in their respected realms, never again to interact with the mortal world. It is a fable, to be sure, but those elves who traveled the beyond claim that still roams the world of dreams, keeping watch over the gods lest they escape from their prisons. Whatever the case, the city had fallen to the very humans our people had once considered mere pests. It is said that the Terventer magistrate used their great destructive power to force the very ground to swallow the city whole, destroying eons of collected knowledge, culture, and art, the whole of Elven lore lost only to memory. It was just sad. Just sad how that all happened. Okay. So, we need to speak to her. That is not where I meant to go.
I didn't think you'd come. I'll find something relatively clean for you to sit on. Can I get you something to eat or drink? I have water.
Water.
I came here to see you, Meryl. You don't have to fuss over me.
You're so kind. My first guest, and I'm already a terrible host. I wanted to thank you for bringing me here, but I'm making a mess of it.
Did you really? I don't want to get... no.
I'm glad I could help.
I can't say that I like Kirkwall, but I'm glad to be here. I haven't exactly had many friends. Not even among my own clan. This is... tricky.
What made you unpopular with the Dalish?
Being first to the Keeper, I was always a bit secluded. I studied magic and history while the others were learning the Via Tanadal. It's good that I left. I'd have made a terrible Keeper. I was never that good with people.
What made you unpopular with the Dalish?
Being first to...
Okay, we already went through
It's
all
good
that.
that I left. I'd have made a terrible Keeper. I was never that good with people.
You seem to be getting the hang of it already.
I'm glad you think so. Thank you for coming to visit me, Hawk. It means a lot to me.
Okay. Friendship up 5. Alright, so we want to switch out the party because I'm going to do this. What do we have left to do, by the way? Oh, some of this stuff has been done. Okay, according to Verlick, the Templar have been actively hunting for a young man named... His mother lives in Lowtown's Elven alienage and has been seeking help. Okay, so that's a quest we can now do. Black Powder Promise. According to Verlick, a Dorbian merchant has been offering good coin in exchange for help. He's already left the city, but Verlick is certain he could be caught up to here either the Wounded Coast or Sundermont. I figured we'd be going back there. Okay, so I have enough money now for that. Oh, these are new. Map of occupied. Oh, we got a map, that's right. Map with a generous interpretation of the reach of Orlais. Many similar documents were thrown from windows each time Kirkwall was liberated, much to the frustration of those in the gallows tasked with record keeping. So this probably needs to go to gallows. Red Blossom Special. A partially strong tincture of rosehip and grouse shit. Ooh. Goose shit. A folk remedy for an embarrassing rash. The label says its intended recipient was of Darktown. Okay, so we need to go Darktown. But yeah, so I mean, look at this. And this is in Lowtown Brazier or Bazaar or whatever. Wow. So, So I'm going to leave you behind. I'm going to take another mage. I'm going to take Anders. We're going to have 2 mages. See how that works out. Or do I want to leave her behind? No, I think that's what we want to do. Okay. Marital friendship up by 5. Okay, we already knew that. So, we have the Chantry is duty. We have to get that taken care of. And we're almost done here. Where is it at? Oh, here he is. Okay, Sebastian, yep.
Your family can rest now. Their killers are gone.
Excuse me, who are... My post to the Chanter's board? Did Her Grace let that stay? I thought for sure no one even read, but you say you've killed them. You have my eternal gratitude, Sirrah. It is comforting to think my parents might now rest easily in their graves.
Who are you exactly?
I am Sebastian Vale, Prince of Starkhaven. Her Grace might prefer I introduce myself as a brother in the Chantry, but I could not stay after what happened to my family.
Why didn't your family's enemies hunt you down as well?
That's why I took the offensive. Thanks to you, those Flint Company assassins are no longer a danger. I'm the last of my line. Unless I survive, my family will have no justice.
Who sent these mercenaries?
My family has ruled Starkhaven for 6 generations. We have enemies, but none who would identify themselves openly. A distant cousin of mine is claiming rulership now, but he is a bit simple. He can be no more than a pawn in this plot.
Surely you have a guess as to who was behind it.
My parents were always prudent in how they handled our nobles. They did not allow rivalries or resentments to flourish. The attack must have come from outside. Kirkwall is our largest trading partner. I came back here to find support for my claim, and perhaps for a clue as to who is behind this foul deed.
Okay.
I hope their deaths bring you peace.
Thank you. More than I can say. I truly did not expect anyone but me to take up this cause.
And you should have
Consider
done it
this
on
in
your own.
advance. When I have secured my lands again, you will be paid royally. Now, if you'll excuse me, I must meet with the Viscount and petition him for aid to a fellow city.
Okay. Achievement unlocked. Retribution. So, quest completed, received 4 sovereigns, 3 tactics. Oh yeah, because some of us, but why didn't he do it himself? He had the resources, you know, maybe, I don't know. He should have done it himself, as far as I'm concerned. Anyway, that's the end of this episode. When we come back, we'll be picking up, wrapping up some of these other small little side quests that I picked up along the way, items that I picked up and need to be returned to people. And then I think I'm going to go back to Gamlen's house, and I might, before we do the deep roads, and see where those take me to. Kind of like Pillars of Eternity with the White March, why I went and did the White March. I think I'm going to check one of those out, one of those side things, and see what happens. So if you're enjoying, click like, leave a comment, subscribe, and thank you so much for watching. Sahara out.